Hi, me again. Same day, same top. We have people coming for drinks, and it's actually Kelly's birthday a couple of days ago, so that's why I made a chocolate cake earlier, and I made a slice because I wanted to try it. And I'm making some. The boys are coming. They will be hungry back from school, so I'm making these little herbed chicken hors d'oeuvres. They're called basically little chicken balls. So. All right, so herb chicken hors d'oeuvres. Start cooking. Heat my oven to 200 degrees. Well, I just dropped it for my slice and I'll pop it back up again after that. I was going to make a dip next, but I discovered that the cheeses I'm using have to be out at room temperature for 30 minutes from the fridge. So hence we're doing these first and then we'll go on to the dip. Line a baking tray. Okay, so what I've done, I've got this tray from the mix shop with the mix shop liner on it. I love these, they're fantastic. Now, this is meant to make 20 little balls. This has 24 on it, but it gives me a rough idea of size. So I'm pretty happy with that. Parsley, got here from the garden. The thyme, I'm popping in as well from the garden, just there, just the leaves. A couple of spring onions, so I've just chopped them up a little bit. They're going in. One brown onion, chopped in half. Lid's going on, 3 seconds, speed 7. Just looking for my spatula, I seem to have lost it. Anyway, I'll grab another one. Scrape down the sides. So that's all beautifully chopped up there. It smells really fresh with the fresh herbs and the onion and everything. I'll pop the lid on again. Onions in my eyes. Same deal, a bit more chopping. Now, in this recipe, they're actually asking you for skinless chicken breasts, which are partially frozen, and you're going to pop them in there. You chop them up a bit, partially frozen, and this says it's going to mince them. 6 seconds, speed 7. Our general rule is 7 seconds, speed 7. However, I do have chicken mince, so I can actually bypass that step, and I'm just getting to this one, where I'm going to put my chicken mince in. Start getting a spatula. Okay, so let's have a look. I might actually give that a little whiz around because then it doesn't mix everything up. So I'm just going to do like 4 seconds on speed. 4 is a good one for mixing things. Then I'm going to scrape down the sides. A little bit more mixing. Okay, so all mixed up in there. Then I'm adding 90 grams of feta cheese, which I've cubed. So I've got these little bits of feta here. I think I'm just a little bit under, but round about. Just separating them as they go in, so they don't go in as a big chunk. There we go, that'll do. Scrape that in there. Then 60 grams of fresh breadcrumbs. Now, I don't use breadcrumbs because I choose to eat gluten-free. And you could either do without, or if you have a second bowl, because I haven't made this before, I've come to this point, I'm going, I need breadcrumbs. Actually, I'm going to use almond meal, but I still need to make my almond meal. So we do have the $29 second bowl and blade set with a TM6 at the moment. So if that's something for you, please get in touch. So I'm going to take this bowl off and put my other bowl on. going to tear. I'm going to add 60 grams of breadcrumbs, not breadcrumbs, almonds. There we go. Pop the lid off. Going back to the home screen, I'm literally going to turn this up to speed 9. Right, I can hear that's done. So that was 6 seconds, speed 9. See, I've got beautiful fine almond meal there. So this one goes back on. I'm getting back into my recipe. Oops. I'm going to pop my 60 grams of almond meal in. If you're nut free, you could just make some seed meal. So I've also got, which I could have used, that's just linseed meal. Just there's the linseeds, just made into linseed meal for cooking. Good for women's health, linseeds. Okay, got that. Salt, pepper. 2 pinches of salt. 2 pinches of ground black pepper. Lid's going on again. Now, you'll see, if I get you a little bit closer, we've gone on to reverse there because we don't want to chop up that cheese or anything anymore. 7 seconds, speed 5. So it's just a big mix. And it says form small meatballs, approximately 4 centimeters in diameter, and place evenly spaced onto the baking tray. So as I mentioned before, I've got these, so that's going to be really helpful. And I'm going to try and see how I go with these little things to make my balls. Yeah, actually, they look the perfect size, don't they? See if we actually get 20 or that's the only way we're going to know whether it's the perfect size. 3. 4. Here we go. Love this tray. Well, well, I love the tray, but the baking mat on top, because it's just giving me, you know, really good look at where I should be putting these little balls. Oops, that one wasn't so pretty. So if you've got anything like this, they're really good when it comes to meatballs. There's different ones, you know, you can use like an ice cream scoop, that certainly helps, but I quite like this because I'm getting a bit messy in the process, but it is making the ball for me. And you know, those ones, those ice cream scoops, either get the one that's just a scoop, or you can get the one that's got that little thing that flicks around and releases the ice cream. So anything that you've got that makes it easier to make these is good. All right, so I'm going to keep making these, but I am going to try and look at the cooking. Bake for approximately 10 minutes, 200 degrees. Then you're going to turn them with a spatula and cook for another 8 minutes until lightly brown and cooked through. Take care not to overcook so they don't become dry, and serve warm. So I'm going to keep going with these. I will take a photo when they're done, and I will show you. All right. That's our nibbles.